Well, in this video tutorial we will be able to recover what is our device. Since it had a screen lock and what we did was reset our device and we were blocked both the screen lock. Now it asks us for the Google account, the forgotten Gmail account. In this video tutorial we will explain step by step how to recover your device. We will not use the PC in this video tutorial, a method completely without a PC. What are we going to do? We always recommend to be able to recover our device. We need to watch the video tutorial step by step, without skipping it so that you cannot miss any details. And you can solve the recovery of our device. That said, the first thing we are going to do before starting this process, since we are not going to use the PC on this device, we also have another method both by PC and without a PC, those. We have left everything in the description of the video and also in the first pinned comment so that they can give you a solution for your device, since there are many people who sometimes tend to ask for other methods. Those methods are in that description and in the first pinned comment. Now what we are going to do is connect to a Wi-Fi network and then show you that our device also has a screen lock. It has a forgotten Gmail account. Let's see, let's now connect to the Wi-Fi network. We're going to give it all that tour so that you can see that it has that block. What are we going to do? Here in this video tutorial, we're not going to cut the video. This is so that you can realize, since there are many people who sometimes write to us that the video tutorial, no phone is not blocked, then those people who always say that is because they don't see our video tutorial step by step. But the people who always see our video tutorial step by step know that our device, will give them a solution. We also want to tell you, as we said, we have other methods in the description and in the first pinned comment we have another method to give you a solution so that those people who suddenly find these methods do not work can use the second method or the third method, the fourth method. We have many methods. Here we can see it asks us for a password. We forgot this password. Also here above it asks us for the Google account. Here we can add both if we do not have that password. We can add the Google account. That is why it is always recommended when we create a Google account, it is always recommended to write it down. If we write down well that we forget the screen lock. But what is the Google account? We can recover our device. If you have the account you will be able to recover it by adding it here with the password. It also gives you the following option. If you do not have the email, if you added a phone number to the Google account, you can also recover it via phone number. You can recover it via phone number if you do not have the Google account. Also, when you create a Google account, it is advisable to add an alternative email. That alternative email also gives you the option to be able to recover it. Alternative emails. It is advisable not to add. Why? Because that is why they are called alternative email, because you can have it with another person to someone else's email, but they can recover it if this happens. Now what we're going to do is click here where it says forget Gmail. We're going to click here where it says forget. Then while here we're going to write anything, we click next here. This would help us enable the following functions. We're going to do it here, and while here we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. When those 30 seconds have passed, we're going to do the following. We're going to go back to the beginning to start the recovery process. It's always that recommendation. Well, we're going to click on it while those 30 seconds pass. We also want to tell you that, as we had said from the beginning of the video, in the description of the video and in the first fixed comment we have other methods ready. Well, now we go back to the beginning, we're going to go back to the beginning. Here in the beginning we also have a method before that we could recover it by activating the ADB, which was an asterisk. 0 asterisk, and from here we enabled ADB debugging. Now that ADB debugging is no longer working. On some devices they still work. On some phones that have some old versions, they still work. What are we going to do here? We are going to click here on the screen several times. Now we click back, we are going to click back. Here we are going to click here and diver the entire network. Add a new network. Here we can see this little padlock that appears here. We are going to click here, the little Turkish one here. We are going to see what comes out here. Here we are going to click download to the languages that appear. Our language, we click download our language. 2 will always appear first and they will be enabled. Leave it like that. Now they go back and we are going to reset this. We are going to reset the first one here and we are going to delete the second one here. Ready, it is already enabled. Now that it is enabled, what we are going to do is this now. We go back to back, and here we can see this QR code that appears here. We are going to click on that QR code. Now we are going to click here. We are going to click here, and now here in this option we are going to click on these. On these three. On these 3 lines that appear here and then here. We are going to click here in this and this option that appears here. We always get those 2 options. We are going to do it like this. That said, since this is here that led us to this option. Now what we are going to do is the following. We are going to look for the permissions option. Here storage, see the applications, see the permissions of the applications here. Then once we are here we are going to click on this magnifying glass. Here we are going to write Chrome. Here we are going to write Chrome. Google Chrome, we click on it, we click here where it says open. We now click accept and continue, we say no, thank you. Being here, now what we are going to do is the following. We are now going to write our official page called Davicell. Our official page is called Davidsol. We are going to click here. We are going to show you how to write it, just as it appears here, it ends in double. From Ibicell Devicely you will see this. Option that says Davicell, or it usually happens that in some phones they come out Android TV. Don't worry, it's the same one. You will click on it, you will click on that. Here it will take us to this section. Here we have a totally different method, updated method. We have other methods here where you will be able to give them a solution for your device. You will go to the last options here. You will go down here, this entry will appear that appears here. This entry you will give it here where it says Davicell apps or Davicell applications, which would be the same option. Don't worry, you will click there. Then other options will load here. Also here we will be able to find other totally additional methods. You will be able to find them directly from here. Here they will load, but you do not go to this one. We are not going to use what they are in this video tutorial. We are only going to look for some functions that will give us access. Here we are going to go down. To go up we are going to go Musta. I am going to tell you, let's look for 2 little green nuts, green with white. Let's look for it from here. Here over here are these 2 little nuts. This one that says direct access, we are going to click on these 2 little nuts that are green and white. Now we are going to look for it here below as well. Here we are also going to click on it. Now it would take us directly to the following settings. But we can see here that this function is no longer working. It seems that it takes us directly from here. Sample, now yes. Yes, now yes, the first time I thought that it had stopped working. Because we also have other different methods to be able to access. But this one we are going to use this method. Since it is faster, we are going to use it from here. We are going to click here on install. We click on install and now here it will ask us for a Samsung account for those people who do not have a Samsung account. The recommendation is create one to create a Samsung account on a fully unlocked phone so they can create it. I'm going to add the account and we're back. Well, here it was added. Here it would already be installing the application that we are going to use. In this video tutorial would already be installing. Now what we are going to do is wait for that application to install correctly. When it installs correctly, we are now going to click on open. We are going to open the application. Here we can see the app system. We are going to search for the application down here where it says application system or apps, and here we are going to search for Google Play services. This would be the one we are going to use. In this video tutorial Google Play service, here it is, we will be able to find the Google Play services. We are going to click here. We are going to click here now on the 3 dots, but this ad already appeared. Let's wait for it to load. We are going to click here on the X. We are going to click now yes on the 3 dots. We are going to click here where it says app information. Here we are going to click now disable application. We enable. It is already disabled. We already click cancel. Go. It is already disabled. We are going to go back. Here we are going to double click. Now here we are going to write activity. Activity, this one that says here Activity Manager. Here what we are going to do now is click. We are going to install this application and then determine what is the recovery of our device. We are going to click here on play. We click on play. Now being here, what we are going to do is the following. We are going to write here. We are going to write here YZ. You are going to have these 2 options. You are going to select the little nut that says a Android configuration, that one. Then you are going to select from here this option that says like this. Let's see if we say it right. Predeferred setup wizard activity. You are going to select that one now. You are going to click on it. You are going to leave it here. This screen will remain flashing. Now you are going to press the power button, volume down button at the same time so that our phone restarts. We are going to restart our phone. Now we are going to wait for our phone to restart completely and then finish configuring our device. In some cases it usually takes us directly to the beginning, and from there we can recover our phone. But there are many times that it usually has some errors. Then we are going to wait for it to start and then do the following. That is why it is always advisable to watch the video tutorial step by step so that you cannot miss any details and you can solve the recovery of your device. We have also told you that in the description of the video and in the first fixed comment we have other different methods. Here we can see that our device is now ready to use. But if the screen remains flashing again. But if it takes you to settings, you can reset it. We reset it from settings. Let's go. Let's see if it lets us in, and it seems not. So what we are going to do now, then press the power button, volume down button at the same time, this waiting for our phone to restart. We release. When it restarts, we release volume down holding the volume up. Now we are going to wait for it to restart for the second time. Now when it turns on for the second time, we are going to release the power button holding the volume up, so we will be able to enter what is recovery mode. We are going to eliminate all those errors that we have left on our phone so we can give it a solution to recover our phone. We are going to wait for it to restart. Ready, now we go here where it says Wipe Data Factory Reset. With the power button we select Factory Data Reset, ready. We wait a few seconds, now in the first option that says Reboot System No. We are going to restart our phone. Now what are we going to do? Let's wait for our phone to restart. Hard reset when it's hard reset and when it starts. I'm going to tell you how to configure your device because apparently when it restarts it seems that the Google account is still there, but I'm going to give you a step on how to configure it quickly. Well, here our phone is restarting correctly now. What are we going to do? We are going to complete the recovery process of our phone completely. How are we going to do it? We are going to connect to a Wi-Fi network. We are going to connect to the Wi-Fi network to finish the recovery process. Well, let's wait for it to connect. Now we are going to click Next. We are going to wait until it takes us to the next options. We would get the option to skip Google account. Here we will get the option to skip the Google account. Let's wait a few seconds. We wait a few more seconds. Let's wait a few more seconds. Here you have to see the option to skip account. We have to see the option to skip. You also have to give us the option to create a Google account. Or add an account that we already know an account. Be it the personal account, we can add it. Now as we can see, the little padlock that was at the top of the top has already been removed. That always usually appears the little padlock when we do the processes because we do a restart. We are going to click here where it says Do Not Copy. We click where it says Do Not Copy here. Yes, it would take us directly to the option where we can skip what is that Google account. Let's wait. Ready, here we are going to click Skip, Create. You can also create. You can now add, create or add to an account that you already have. Now this is because our device was reset. It was here. We can also add a screen lock. There is no need here to reset it a second time because we have already done the recovery process completely. We have already done this step correctly. We click here on Skip, we click Next. Now we click here on Finish, and that would be all of this video tutorial. It would already be fully recovered. The device would already be reset without the need to use any PC.